Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech for yet more of your daily gaming news and myself, Marta. Today is still the 13th of December and I have something a little bit different for you this time, as the former Epic Games design director Cliff Bleszinski has revealed during a recent Death Squad podcast that he wants to make a quote-unquote proper arena shooter. Now, of course, he is best known as being the co-creator of the Unreal and Gears of War series, and he said via Kotaku, quote, "I have a pitch, I have concept art, I know pretty much what I want to do. It will be a PC experience that will harken back to a certain type of game that we cut our teeth on. A first-person shooter, it's in my DNA. It's one of those things. A lot of those kids playing Call of Duty, I don't think they know what a proper arena shooter is if it hit them across the head." And then he added, quote, "I want to get funding. I don't want to do a Kickstarter. I've shown the project to various parties and there are nibbles. I want to do something. It's just I'm not going to do it if the time is not right and the funding is not right." Now, Bleszinski has been teasing a new project throughout the later half of 2013 with a release of a series of cropped images, which I will link in the description for your perusal. And of course, back in October 2012, he announced that he was resigning from Epic Games some 2 decades after he joined. And of course, he hasn't... well, he's done quite a bit since then, but still. We're curious to see what exactly he has in mind. I think we all know what shooter he's referencing in his statement there, and it could be interesting to see exactly what he comes up with. I would actually love to see a more old school arena shooter come out in the modern day. Of course, we've had old school S shooters come out in recent years, including Hard Reset and more recently Shadow Warrior, which was really good from what I played of it. I need to play more of that actually. So it would be nice to see a full return to form with a modern take on it, with some additions in terms of, well, a tightening of gameplay mechanics and that sort of thing. Gaming technology has come a long way since the heyday of those particular types of games, so it would be a mistake to not modernise it a little bit, but I'd love to see the core just kept completely intact, the core mechanics and the ideas of how an old school FPS arena shooter actually worked. And Cliffy, well, he might be the right man for the job, we'll have to see. Be curious to see what he comes up with, if anything. I think, to be honest, he just needs to put a Kickstarter out. That would be the best way to get it off the ground, but of course he said that he's not going to do that, so we just have to hope that a publisher likes the idea enough to back it. Anyway, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this. What would you like to see from Cliffy B, or just what would you like to see from arena shooters in general? Definitely want to hear from you on that. Anyway, as I said, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.